attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because it's really hard for for the last few years. You know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because it's
Maloney. Am I going to be mad on this one? This guy's not monetized, so I think it should be good. Pause. No. Fine. If you want it on your channel, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Ready?
dust has settled on the NBA offseason. We're through the draft. We're pretty much through free agency. I'm giving my rankings for the Eastern Conference 8-1. Not on teams what I think their seeding is going to be going into the playoffs, because I honestly think that's kind of irrelevant. There's been plenty of years where the number one seed.
Hey guys, if you want me to make a video like that, let me know. Because I'm keep on forgetting about the tier video. I'm still forgetting to do that. So let me know if you guys want like a favorites in the East uh or a ranking.
Seed, there's basically seen as no chance for them to win a championship. It's a lot based off schedule and how hard a team's playing. This is based off of chance of winning the NBA Finals, or actually, rather, chance of winning the Eastern Conference next season. And so, without wasting any time, the number 8 team for me that I'm giving a 1% chance to, this is all going to add up to 100%.
Let's see here. Lately, your Sixers haters, Mitch, or no? Okay. Dadgummit, you're supposed to say fine. Well, I said fine.
At the end. The number 8 team is the Orlando Magic. And I think this is a team that people are getting a little ahead of themselves on. And I've always been a big KCP guy, Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope is not going to move the needle for them, maybe a little bit, but I could still, if it comes down to Bankero, if Bankero can step up and take that big next leap, same with the Wagner brothers, I can go on and on, um, then it is good. If they got Clay, that would have been huge impact.
But I don't think it was a great signing for the Magic. I think KCP is great because you know he could be a great fifth guy on your team if you're trying to win a championship. And there's not a lot of guys out there where you know you could slot them into a real championship role on pretty much any team. But there have been times in his career where he's been lackluster, and that's been teams that maybe need a little bit more than just like a fifth option.
Just a
Like
little,
the
yeah.
reason he got moved from the Lakers is a lot of Lakers fans and just people that were watching the Lakers saw KCP was not looking that great for them after they had won the championship and they had lost a couple of their pieces. They needed a little bit more from KCP. They had injury issues, and he wasn't able to step up at all. And the Magic,
He's going to help. I agree with our crew here. Magic good defensively. That's where KCP is going to thrive the most, along with the 3-point shooting.
to me, aren't a team that just need like one more little piece to fill in the gaps. They need a lot offensively, especially seeing the way Franz Wagner shot the ball last year, and even into the playoffs, it got worse. I think they needed more than just a guy that can knock down the open three and be in the right spot, be solid defensively. I think they need a guy that could create, and I don't think they added that. And I also don't see their young guys. I don't see a young guy developing next year into being an elite version of it.
All right.
Numbers measly
He's got the cat.
72% chance.
Wow.
Really, the reason it's only at 2% is what they did last offseason. And I called it when it happened on Barrel Low Show, reacting to them signing Georges Niang and Max Struess. Rule of thumb, you should never pay big
That's a
money
hot
for a
take.
Heat role player because they're probably always going to be better with the Heat than they are with you. And Struessel isn't bad. He was
Yeah.
solid with the Cavs, just
We'll
not when
talk
the
about that
Lakers
later.
sent on him. And Georges Niang was never good at all. He can knock down open threes, but even when it comes
George Liang still smoked me, or he snaked me from going on my channel. He saw me talking crap on him. I was like, oh, George Liang is soft. He saw that. He DM'd me. He was like, I'm here. What you got to say? I'm like, okay, what day works for you to be on my show? He was like, you give me a day. I'm like, fine, I'll give you a day. And then he just ghosted me.
comes time to playoffs, he can't even do that. And he's just a tub of lard defensively. So when you don't have a top five player in the NBA,
All right.
to build through. Now, The next one is another team I think people are kind of overreacting.
Wow. 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 Holy wow. Magic needed Super. Yeah, but wow. Number 6. Number 6. Wow. Oh my. What? Yeah, we'll see what he has to say here.
And giving them a little bit better chances than they deserve. And it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And a lot of this is, if you've watched Team USA, Joel Embiid looks like he's in the worst shape of his life. And I know it's the offseason, whatever, but that's been the case for him throughout his career. And,
Are you really basing it off of USA? Have you not seen him drop like 70 points in 3 quarters? Have you not seen Joel Embiid just do whatever he wants on the floor and no one can stop him? Especially your Bucks. Your Bucks couldn't do anything with Giannis and Dame. So I'm just saying that's bold, man. That is bold.
and Embiid fans can make the injury excuses, but it's not just random that he gets hurt. It's kind of that he's dang near.
I'm okay with 6 for the Sixers. There are still a lot of good teams out there, and it may take a little more for this team to match. He was ranking the top 8 teams and have a chance to win the East. That is a wild. It is a wild take. Anything with Embiid, if you want to talk about the bench and how it has been bad throughout the couple years, I'm okay with that. I agree with you there. But it's just with Embiid and Maxey taking another step forward, and then you got Paul George into the mix now. I'm not going to get into the money aspect of it, but with getting the biggest getting the biggest signing in free agency, and then keeping Kelly Oubre, and then getting Caleb Martin, getting all these other guys, getting an Andre Drummond down low. I'm just saying that is a bold, bold take right there. Very, very. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going all in. It's either from the team last year. Here we Any team with Embiid at least playable to top 3. Period. Yep.
You're a fat tub of lard compared to most NBA players like a Georges Niang. If you watch him out there with the Olympics, it is absurd the lack of looks.
The last game, Joel Embiid played well. He had a nice block. He had 12 points, 12 or 13, I guess. He does need to do more in the Olympics. It's a different style game, though. It's a different style game with different rules. Joel Embiid, he is not good on Olympic style defense. That's where Anthony Davis comes in because his defense fits the Olympic style game. It fits that style of a game. So Embiid still has to get adjusted to that and all. That is a bold. That's a bold strategy, Con. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Looks like effort, but maybe it's just because he's fat and out of shape. But his defense is atrocious. The number one way to tell if somebody is a casual when it comes to watching the NBA is if they ever made an argument for Embiid over Jokic based off of defense. There were guys that
Yeah,
get
we
paid
need
to
a
talk
better
shit
power
on
forward.
TV arguing Embiid over Jokic because of
He's,
defense. Jokic has always
yeah.
been a better defender than Embiid. Embiid's a tabula defensively. Put him in pick and rolls with Giannis and Damian Lillard. I am not worried in the slightest bit. Paul George is a good pickup based off the options that they had for next year. It does.
Hey, yo. If this guy wants to hop on my show, we're gonna have a nice conversation about the Sixers and the Bucks. I'll reach you out to you on Instagram. My subscribers will probably go to your channel and probably go, yo, check out Mitch Topsy YouTube, hit him up, work out something. So let's just get back into this.
Raise their roof, and Caleb Martin is a good pickup too. But at the end of the day, these are not playoff guys throughout their career, and just the chances of both of them being healthy, and then if they are healthy, performing, I'll give them a chance, 4%, but I'm not not giving them a higher chance even than a team like the Indiana Pacers, who are kind of the opposite. I think people aren't necessarily giving them the credit that they deserve. And a lot of the reason I have them really at the same
So you have a team who went to the Eastern Conference Finals at 5. Okay.
percentages, the Sixers, but just giving them the slight edge. I guess you could say like 4.1%. Is they are a little bit more flexible to make moves. For one, they've gotten more and more out of their guys. Miles Turner last year fulfilled what I'd been kind of hoping he would be since he went to the NBA. There was a couple of years where I was like getting a little disappointed that he was kind of being just a role player in the league. But now he's getting closer to like a star level big, playing with Halliburton. And the thing I like about the Pacers is they have the room and the ability to improve their roster again. They didn't make any huge splashes in free agency. They lost
They didn't. They kept Siakam. Who else?
Jalen Smith. They added James Wiseman. But they do have guys on the roster that they could move if a borderline star.
James Wiseman, in my opinion, I think he is overrated. In my opinion, he has not really stepped up, done anything. So you can't really say that was a move or whatever, but it is what it is.
Becomes available. Obi Toppin, they just re-signed. That would be a movable contract. Benedict Mathurin was out for them in the postseason. That's somebody that might have value. So even Neesmith, who is probably not a guy they want to get rid of.
All right.
US
Who's 4?
Something nice over there. 4%, not like crazy, but they're worthy of respect.
My
And the team
Miami at 4 after losing Caleb Martin. And Jimmy Butler might want to his way out. He might go down that route. Let me hear what he got to say on this.
even more that I think people are kind of forgetting about in a way that they shouldn't is the Miami Heat. I think that they are going to come back a little bit more focused next year.
Yeah,
And
this is just
Jaquez
the
going
East.
into year 2. I like Khalil Ware off the bench, but even just the starting lineup of
Mhm.
if it's healthy next year, Terry Rozier,
Yeah.
Tyler Hero,
Oh, it's all
Jimmy
good,
Butler,
man. It's all good.
and Bam. I don't think that's necessarily the best starting 5 in the NBA, but as a guy that really believes in Jaquez going into year 2, I think that could be one of the better starting 5s. And like I said, I like Khalil.
That is a good point with Jaquez. Very, very good. I think he made all rookie team first, all first rookie team. He really stepped up. He was like number 3 in rookie voting, I guess, behind Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. So, oh, not Chet. Was it Chet? No. Was it? Yeah, it was, right? Yeah, yeah.
Khalil Where he might be able to come in and
So let me guess. He has the Knicks 3.
contribute right away. Still have Duncan Robinson around who can be an impact player on a championship run, as we saw a couple years ago, run to the finals. So I think the Heat have more than people are giving them credit for. And just the fact that they've won the East a couple times in the last few years, I think they're worthy of enough respect.
And don't forget about Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra is still, if he's not 1, then he's top 3 or top 5 head coaches in the NBA. So you still got to put that into fruition.
To put them at a real chance of winning the East. But then number 3, I am going with the New York Knickerbockers.
All right. So he was 4th, Jaquez. Okay, so he was 4th. Okay. Yeah, also Brandon Miller. No, I did not. I did not talk to Philly halftime yet. I will try to do that, but he got the Knicks at 3.
Knickerbockers. They're a team that probably could use another big, and the reason I'm not like necessarily petrified about them as a Bucks fan is the fact that Mitchell Robinson's just hurt a lot. But in terms of high level players, they might have more. They're up there when you talk about Brunson, DiVincenzo, Mikal Bridges.
Wait, I think you pronounced that name wrong.
They're up there when you talk about Brunson, DiVincenzo, Mikal.
Did he just say DiVincenzo?
More. They're up there when you talk about Brunson, DiVincenzo,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's DiVincenzo.
Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Orange Julius Randle, and you've got Mitchell Robinson. And I know there's somebody I just left out of there. Leave it in the comments. There's one of their core guys I just didn't even mention. And not only that, the obvious connection of four of these guys being from Villanova. I forgot to mention Josh Hart. So the fact that you have Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Bridges.
He said it again. He said it again. Which, yeah, he's so underrated. DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Oh my god. You know what?
We're going to compliment Mitchell Robinson,
Let's just go to
Phil
2.
Chance. But this is where you get to another level of contenders, and we're
Okay. I think I'm done. I think this is where I'm done. Take the realism out of it. Take everything out of it right now. This is just a Milwaukee Bucks fanboy. I'll still hear him out, but come on, I don't even have my Sixers at 1. I got my Sixers at 3 or 4. Like, wow. Yeah, let's hear this out. Mitch, this is hilarious. Yep, Bucks are 1. Wait, I want to hear why the Bucks are. Yeah, me too. I have the Bucks at 4. Yeah, Mitch, you. I'm not 30 yet, man. I'm not 30 yet. Just got a haircut, got a shave. So I'm not 30 yet. The Bucks need defense to be 1 or 2. Let's hear him out.
we are going way up with the Celtics at 31%. And for Celtics fans, you might be saying, we should be number 1. We just won a championship and we brought back everybody. But if you've paid attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because it's
Did he just say bull jive?
into basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because
Bull jives and baloney.
attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because
I'm sorry, this is just funny.
attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because
One more time.
attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because it's really hard for the last few years. You know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because it's
Baloney. I mean, I know you can curse, but you didn't have to say baloney. Baloney. I can't. I'm sorry.
into basketball the last few years. You know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. He likes baloney. This dude is so G-roaded. It's like from Nick Jr. Nickelodeon Jr. I get he's a Bucks fan, but he is biased as hell. He likes a bunch of baloney. Even censored like Bulldog and baloney sandwiches. Bulldog, I like that one. What is that? Wait. I am not 69 years old. That's a good way. I mean, as a Bucks fan, he should then be real, bro. Yeah. All right. I need to go back to this one more time. One more.
attention to basketball the last few years. You know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney because
Alright.
it's really hard for teams to repeat. The Bucks, they won a championship, brought back just about everybody other than PJ Tucker, got knocked out the next year because you just went a month deeper into the season going into the finals, so it's going to be a little harder to stay healthy. Probably after the finals, you probably took a couple extra weeks to celebrate and not work as hard on your game. and you maybe are a little less motivated to get
Hold on, I'm sorry.
brought back everybody. But if you've paid attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney. Because
That's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney. That's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney. Mitch Huxley doing? He's doing good, man. He's doing good. He's doing good. That's about baloney. Blaze makes your sense spelled that way. You need that sound clip. Today, when people say something you don't agree, you go, that's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of baloney. How do I do that? Oh, I know how to do that. I know how to do that. Thank you for that. I know how to do it. Hey, Earl, I'm cracking out today. It's great.
because it's just won the championship and we brought back everybody. But if you've paid attention to basketball the last few years, you know that's a bunch of bull jive. That's a bunch of baloney. Because
That's a bunch of baloney. All right, let me skip this.
2 years in a row and let Jalen Brown win it. Stuff like that could come into the forefront. And the fact that they just stayed pat, I think it's a great chance above all these be healthy for most of the regular season to help them build up chemistry, whether it's Dame coming in, I guess, admittedly out of shape. The coaching situation with Adrian Griffin just couldn't even.
Oh yeah. How are you gonna be number one? Okay. You're gonna be number one with Doc Rivers. You're gonna be number one with Doc Rivers. I've seen it done. I've seen it. But then you can't get out of second round with that, buddy. Have fun with that. Appreciate that, Earl. Thank you. Bull jive baloney sandwiches. Halftime would love Reggie Jackson. Yep. Yeah. He would. Definitely.
Even get along with veteran head coach Terry Stotts, and then bringing in a new coach halfway through the season. Giannis Hurt going into the postseason. Bobby Portis slapping second-year players in the playoffs and starting fights in the locker room. It was a mess.
Hold on, I think they found a new one.
Playoffs and starting fights in the locker room. It was a mess. They're bringing back all the guys that have been there for winning championship, plus Damian Lillard. And now they're adding Gary Trent Jr., who's averaged about 15 points a game for like 6 straight years on teams that aren't.
Yes, you have Gary Trent Jr. That's not going to move the needle. It's not going to move the needle as much.
Aren't necessarily perfectly ideal for him. Like his point guards have been like Fred VanVleet, Dennis Schroeder. Not necessarily offenses that are perfectly suited towards him. Torian Prince, who wasn't perfect with the Lakers last. A guy that's my Bucks because it'll be betting got the vast majority of the games. It's just the last 2 years his injuries have come at the worst time. Hopefully.
Okay. Alright. I think I had enough of this, man. I think this is a bunch of bull jive. This is a bunch of baloney. If you're watching this and if you're new to the channel, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell for more reaction videos. MK out. Let's go Sixers. And we're not number 6.